Hi, my Tubies. I'm back. It's Sheila Truelove. And we're going back to Your Narcissist Will Come Back to You. And here's proof part two. So we're going to continue with the conversation between me and my ex husband, the ex narc. And yeah, they always do try to come back. You know, they want to try to love bomb you with, I'll pay for everything. You don't have to go in your pocket for nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Listen in. Wait, hold on. I gotta put back on this speaker.
Powering on.
Yeah, but it's true.
Battery
So
is half full.
for all my narcs who sitting up my
Ready to pair.
empaths, who if you
Paired.
if you're a good supply, honey, I assure you they will be back. Here we go.
All of myself trying to ask you I know what you want to tell.
Just explain that one thing. Why is all your porno with white women? Why?
I ain't got no damn porno. I had one damn porno damn
Two.
thing.
You had two.
Yeah, no. How many I had?
Two.
Yo, hell.
And it was all white women.
A man or I want a black.
What?
Yeah, I did.
How come I didn't see none of them? They were all white.
And you know what?
I can't hear you, honey.
You
fading.
Yeah, you notice how he couldn't really respond to me when it comes to me asking him that? I'm an ebony woman. Look at my face. I have a beautiful skin tone. I mean, my skin tone is something that not a week goes by that somebody don't compliment me on my skin and ask me what kind of procedures or what do I do, to make my skin look so healthy and blah, blah, blah. But the beauty of all of this is my skin looks like this all over my body. But all he wanted was porno with a bunch of Caucasian women. Not that I have anything against my Caucasian sisters, but if that's what you like, then that's what you like. You go for that. Don't sit up here and let me take years out of my life when you know doggone well that I'm not what you find desirable. And I used to be with my ex, Greg, and all my other exes, and I've seen their porno collection. All of them. Black women. Women who were their own skin tone. That's what turned them on. That's why my ex-narcs, in the past, we had a great sex life. Our sex life was off the chain. But with my husband here, our sex life was garbage. It's the worst sex I've ever experienced in my whole freaking life. Since I became a sexual person. The sex with him was horrible. Horrible. Because deep down inside, he didn't want no ebony woman. He didn't. Let's listen in.
I can't hear you.
Wait. I saw the friend of mine tape about that. He thought bad. I said, boy, yeah, that's what I had to do.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Did you show him your
porno?
Did you show him your porno?
Man, please.
He sat up here and told his homeboys, he's in the city mission now. Homeless is all hell. So he's telling his homeboys, yeah, that's what she used to argue with me about. But I kept telling her that she's number one. You're number one. You didn't make me feel like number one. How the hell was I number one when look at your goddamn porno? That's what men desire. Okay? If I see a man with porno, personally, I'm offended by that anyway. But okay, whatever. At least let the woman resemble me. She has to at least be my complexion and my body size, or at least close to my body size, and then maybe I wouldn't take it so offensively. But when she looks absolutely nothing like me, not even one little iota of a piece of looking like me, yeah, I'm totally offended. Yeah, that's disrespectful. And actually, you just showed me that you're using me. I'm not what you want. You like me because you feel that I'm someone you can turn into your mother, the caretaker, the one who makes sure that you eat right, you dress warmly. I run a wonderful home. I can make a home. I could turn a house and turn it into a home. She's going to always have my back when I'm your mother. No, I want to jump off like those females in the porno that you think is so exciting. Yeah.
Do you think that was hurtful to me, Rob?
Well, man, that's even here there.
Yeah, okay. I know it doesn't bother you because you're not going through it. You're not the one who feel like I'm not good enough. Like I'm not sexy enough.
You got that crazy thought that you
That's
feel
what
like
you
that.
thought. No, I'm looking at the porno, what you find desirable,
Oh man, please,
and it wasn't me.
Yeah, wait. I wasn't looking at that shit, that crap like that. Like every time you turn around, someone looking at me like, damn, bro, I'm not, no. Wouldn't even like to.
Tell me, do you think white women are more desirable than ebony women?
No, they're not. They trash. They was cutthroats than the black woman. Shit. All of them ain't about nothing, anything.
He sits up here to say that he doesn't feel that the white woman is better than the ebony woman. He feels that white women are nothing but trash, and they are more cutthroat than an ebony woman. Yeah, that's why if they're so trashy, why the hell was your whole porno collection? No, he didn't have many. He only had 2. He wasn't like my the one that I adored. Like he had a whole list of, he had a whole freaking truckload of porno, and that's because his penis didn't work. He had these issues with erectile dysfunction after he got really sickly. So he had this huge collection of porno. I don't know. He had to have different pornos. But every last one of his pornos were with black women. I'm talking about chocolate sisters. He couldn't look at nobody who had light skin, pale skin, and get aroused. They had to be his complexion, because he was a dark skinned guy. He was really dark. Gregory Elliott. And all of his porno, I saw them. I saw the truckload at the briefcase. Every last one of his pornos were with chocolate sisters or women that were my complexion, because that's what he liked. He liked black, ebony women of color. He loved women of color. Whereas with Robert, nah, man. Even with the 2 little pornos that he did have, why did they have to be with all pale skinned women? Something ain't right with that. That woke me up. To be honest with you, that actually woke me up to realize that I was being used, and he was trying to turn me into his mother.
Any damn way.
Oh, how dare you? You're very nervy, fella.
Well, look, you gotta look at this. I'm 60 years old. I ain't got no more time. And my damn, you know what? I wasted about close to 30 years messing around with bird brains and all this trying to be the so-called fucking man. And then once they see the other side of me, now it's a problem. Man, come on. Please. Because they look at me. They look at me, grab my arm, and I gotta go with them. They think I'm retarded. So I'm far from being damn retarded.
Robert, do you ever think that that's your issue?
No, that's yours. That's yours and yours and
Robert,
theirs and everybody else's.
Tell me something. Do you think my family felt that way about you?
Yeah, I do.
That's so not true.
Yeah.
So why did I never...
You see what I'm saying about him? He has this issue with, because his arm, or he has a disability in a certain way, he honestly felt that my family are nothing but Christians. My family are nothing but people who really try to do the best for this character. You know? So for him to sit here and honestly believe that my family felt this way about him, do you see how crazy he is? You know? Do you see where I'm going with what I'm saying? This is how he felt, and I didn't understand that at first, but after talking to his sister, she said he's always been like that. It's because of his disabilities he feels that way. Whatever, man. That's called somebody who have low self-esteem. They feel bad about themselves, and they're going to take it out on innocent people. Whatever.
I marry you.
I don't know what he's mad.
I've dated a couple of guys. I've met so many guys. Come on now. It's easy to meet a lot of guys. I meet a lot of guys, but it's hard to meet a man. And when I met you, I felt I met a man. Not a guy, not a dude, not a nignog. I met a man. That's why I married you. So I don't see what you're talking about. I think that's like your sister said. She said, you've always been like that. She said, it's his disability. He's always been like that. And then I started crying because that's not the way I see him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm tired of
That's why I think everybody stopped going. That's why I think you stop. I think you stop going. Because sometimes when I'm doing the Bible, I got nervous and I hesitated and whatever, and then I felt so embarrassed behind, but you said it was okay, but it wasn't okay with you. They probably thought I was slow or something. That man.
He's talking about when we used to have Bible study. Sometimes he used to get nervous, only because we used to have family Bible study. Everyone in my family has their degree. My son has his master's. My daughter's a registered nurse. My son-in-law, he's educated. I'm educated. I have my degree. And he felt like, you know, when we're studying, and he used to get nervous around us because he used to feel like he was less than. He felt inadequate. Who the hell made you feel like that? We did not do that. We did. He wanted us to feel bad about being educated. He wanted us to feel bad about having our SHIT together. He wanted us to feel bad about it, and we didn't feel bad about it, and that's why I don't know. I don't know what to tell the guy. We were supposed to. Why should I constantly have to water myself down just so you could feel good about yourself? That's the same as I got to set myself on fire to keep you warm. No, I worked hard for my education, and so did my family. So instead of us having to go down, he needed to step his game up, and we was right there working with this man, loving him, caring about him, being Christ-like with him. It wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough.
Man, and then I go there and explain about our matters, but they always just talking about this here and that. I didn't want to hear that crap, so I lost interest. I stopped going. I didn't hear that crap from them. Supposed to be a church, and trying to, and then they said Bible friends there. What about it? It's out the doggone window. Shoot, please, man, it's like changing drawers now. Nobody respect no damn man.
But I do, Robert.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I did.
And do you now?
I still do. But I haven't found the right one, but I ain't too old.
So he says nobody respects marriage anymore. Yeah, I told him I respect it. Do you? He's like, yeah, I did. Well, do you now? Yeah, I do. If I can find the right one, and if I'm not too old. He feels that because he's 60, he's too old. Are you crazy? 60 is the new freaking 40, babe. Knock off 20 pounds. We're more educated now. We're not like back in the day, the olden days when people were 60 and they didn't understand how to take care of your health. They didn't have the information that we have. 60 today is the new 40, baby. So he needs to, have a more positive attitude instead of being so pessimistic, So I was always the one to try to keep building him up, his biggest cheerleader. You're not old, Rob. You're not.
60 is so freaking not old. 60 is the new 50 or the new freaking 40.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard?
Yeah.
Knock off 20 years, babe. 60 is the new freaking 40.
Hello.
Well, yeah.
Like I told you, Rick, he's 48. He's younger than me, and I don't do younger men. I don't particularly care for them.
Yeah.
But I like.
And you know what? You must be careful about all these doggone stuff. Because, like I said, you can tell you word, but you don't know them. They can sell you a damn dream, and then just a quick of a moment, they switch on you and have them grab your ass by the neck and try to kill your crazy ass up in the house. And what you gonna do then? And don't tell me that don't happen. Or beat the crap out of you.
Yeah, it does.
Well, you have to be careful doing that, especially when you be in that state of mind. Shit. Like, I don't want to, I know, then I know all of us got to leave this place. But that just shit will hurt me. I find out that happened to you. And then I said, man, I've been trying to tell you that for years, but you don't want to listen. You're going out with all these niggas. You don't even know them from Adam. You don't even know them from nothing. Invite them over to your house.
No.
Come on.
I'm never alone.
Yeah. Well, they kill the whole family.
Don't you think
so
I'm coming to that?
They kill you and them. And then,
really?
Yeah. Don't tell me that too.
You're right. Because I look at that show, My Man, and you're right. Everything you're saying is correct. You're right.
Oh, you better start taking heed of that and slow your ass down. Shit.
Well, you know what? Sometimes, you already know, sometimes you get a little lonely. And sometimes I feel lonely.
I be lonely every day.
I'm a human being too, Rob.
Shit, I can't even find a dog to go out with. No perfect dog.
No what?
Shit, no perfect dog.
He says he can't even find a dog to go out. Now, does he make me laugh? He always makes me laugh when I want to get serious and just be mean to him. He always manages to make me laugh because he's funny. He always makes me laugh because, I don't know, his viewpoint, the way he sees life, the way he talks, it just makes me laugh. Whatever.
Oh. Shit, I'm man, I'm so hesitant and stagnated by the man. And then, cause I got a short fuse for nonsense, man. And I ain't with that crap. And then, you and then that stupid white ass bitch took the cake. Cause man, every for time I want to stump a mother away. I've been in jail. I'm gonna kill that bitch. Shit, please. That's why he told me I had to move. So I had to grab her by the throat one day. Man, I said, I'll kill your motherfucking ass. Shit. Man, please.
Do you see what I mean when I say that he has a violent temper? He was dealing with this Caucasian female. She was a crackhead, crystal meth, drug addict, whatever, popping pills, whatever, when he was going through his crack, whatever the hell. Anyway, she used to smoke up all his drugs, use up all his money, and then after she was done with using his money and he ain't had nothing else to give, she used to say, you ain't nothing but a stupid crackhead nigga. Now keep in mind, this is coming from a Caucasian. She's calling him a nigga. I know how Rob feels about that. So he snatched her up by the throat, again, putting his hands on the woman. Instead of him just saying, really, that's how you feel about me? I'm out. And the next time you need a fix trick, it won't be coming from me. No, not Rob, because he's impulsive. He grabs her by the neck. Cops and everything have to come up in the house. I told you he's abusive. He's abusive. Any other person who's sensible and not impulsive and don't have the mind of a 6-year-old, they would have just, escorted themselves out of the situation. Or totally ignored the trick, until, But not Rob. I told you, when I had to get rid of this guy because he had problems with his hands. It's one thing to be angry, but putting your hands on people, that's not acceptable. I'm sorry. No. And you hear it yourself, folks, how he sat up here and told you how he grabbed this rod by the... Come on. This happened with Nadine. This happened with Sony. This happened with me. This happened where he was living at with Miss Ashley, where he cursed this woman out. She was doing him a favor. He cursed her out, telling her what you need is some DICK. Like, what the hell is that going to do for anybody? All the toys that we have in the world, women don't got to worry about getting no orgasm, honey, or having it pop off. We got lots of toys that can outdo any man. Like I say, the ears on that rabbit could put any man's tongue to shame. I'ma still stand by that, believe me. And you don't have to worry about, I wonder if he gave me an STD. Or is he cheating? Is he going to lose his erection yet again? Is he going to have premature ejaculation or, how you say, delayed ejaculation? No. Amazon is a beautiful thing. Get the rabbit. Honey, you will be, trust me when I get it. And let's talk about your experience. That's all I have to say.
Well, it would be, understandable if that was just one instance that you did that. But you are
that's all.
always did that.
No, I'm not. No,
Can
I'm
I send the picture to you what you did to my face?
Oh man, yeah, I know. Well, that's nothing. I didn't do that to you.
Okay.
I did not do that to you.
Right.
I don't get blacked out. You do.
No,
I don't do that to you. And you was in a jail uniform, and I know how you get.
He was trying to sit up here and say, oh, you was drinking and you must have had a blackout. And no, honey, you know what? I had no black. How about this? My son wasn't drinking. He didn't have no blackout. When he saw the way my face looked, my son went away just for a day. He came back home. He saw my face. He was like, what the hell? No, that wasn't about no drinking. There was no drinking being done. It was about me disagreeing with Rob. I disagree with him. He couldn't handle the situation. He blew his top yet again, and he bruised my face. I could show you some pictures. Like I tell him, don't sit here and tell me no, it didn't happen, because I have pictures. So he's ready to say, oh no, you must have been drinking and the cops came and they beat you like that. No, let me tell you something. I told him, let me school you, Rob. I work with attorneys. I'm in the legal profession. I've been that way for almost what? 30, 35 years, honey. If some cop would have bruised me like that, and as much as I need money, I would have had a lawsuit so fast. I would have been paid. She, the true love, probably wouldn't be sitting here making videos. Maybe I would because I do love my tubies and my empaths. At the same time, no, honey. If some cop would have did that to me, I would have been paid in full. I've never had no cop abuse me. In fact, when I had some kind of situation with a police officer, they were very kind. They were very nice. They listened really well. They understood where I was coming from. They were gentle. So for him to try to blame this on the police officers, no, that was all you, Rob. That was all you. Just like you grabbed the woman by her throat, just like you beat up Nadine, just like his first girlfriend, people had told him, he was going by what people said. They told him that this female was out there running around behind his back. Instead of him talking to the woman and she was explaining, and instead of him believing her, he believed the outsiders. He took that girl down in the basement and he beat her something awful. Now, I wonder, was she drinking also? Did she also have a blackout? No, that's who he is. Along with his uncle, his brother or whatever. His brother or the one that died, what was his name? Snook. He was also abusive to women. He was telling me stories how he hit a woman in her face with a 2x4 because she was with him in a relationship and she followed him one day and he was cheating on her. And when she confronted him on it, he hit her in the face with a 2x4, hitting that woman like that. And that's what Robert's family is all about. As I later on down the road, and I do mean later on down the road, I learned that. I remember what he did to my face.
You know how you get them cops like keep your damn mans and you blame it on me.
Honey,
that's what happened.
No cop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you probably don't remember.
You know I want money, baby. If a cop ever put their hand on me like that, that would have been a big lawsuit. I would have got some money. I work with lawyers, baby.
Yeah, you probably went out. You probably from when it's on your fucking damn face. Okay. I ain't do that to you. I know what I do when I'm doing. I'm not no alcohol.
And you know what, Rob? But you are abusive.
Yeah. And
my son could verify that when he went to the city, I looked one way. When he came back home, that was just a matter of whatever. This is what his mother said. You remember how Lewis was very upset? That was not me drinking. That was not no cops putting their hand on me, honey. You have to admit, please, that you do have a short fuse, like you said, and that needs to be addressed.
Well, I got better.
Well, I'm working on it, and I'm trying to get better. Oh, okay. So you realize that, yeah, you do have a short fuse. But you know how they try to gaslight you? No, I didn't do that. No. Now he realized he's going to admit, I do have a short fuse. And yeah, I am working on it. Okay, that's why you did what you did to my face. I'm hoping that we have that understanding, at least.
I know, and I know you're working on it. I know how to calm you down. Other people may not know it. I rub your belly, and you don't hang on to anger too long. As long as you have your say, and I have my say, because my moon is in Leo, you Aries, we both ramming it up here. But I know how to back down because you're the man. You're the man, so I'm going to always have to back down.
Yeah.
At the same time, when you get crazy, and when you get crazy, I know how to calm you down.
Yeah, well.
Because I can listen to you and say, yo, come on, relax. And I rub your belly a little bit, and you see that I'm rubbing the belly, and we good. And you calm it right down. Whatever. And then I cater to you. Of course you want to be catered to, but you can't always have your way.
I don't always respect to have my way.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
And when people tell you no, that's a problem? Why? Well, people have a right to say no.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm still I'm still on the buffalo one thing. I'm still going to do what I have to do. With you or without.
And I know you are.
Okay, and then I did ask you. And I heard I'm not asking you no more to go out. I'm gonna tell. I know. You gonna tell me this. You gonna make another excuse. Anyway, you said your word is born. Your word ain't about.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you can make me feel safe and make me feel like you don't want to hurt me because I divorced you,
I know.
if you can make me feel safe, then maybe I would change my mind. But I don't feel safe with you, Rob.
Well, we can go to county center.
Not after what you said to me. You said you wanted to hurt me.
Man, you go. What the hell part you don't understand?
Yeah. Okay.
I said I used to after the marriage. How long has it been?
Almost 3 years.
Well, thank you. I said I used to. They said it's past tense. Don't you get it?
How the hell am I supposed to believe that that's past tense? Can you prove it? I don't believe nothing a narcissist say if they can't prove it. He wants to get me in the car, take me out to Buffalo. I don't know what the hell his plan is when he gets me out in Buffalo. You know? And like I said, we get to Buffalo, we're going to stay in the same hotel room. I already told him we're getting separate beds. He agreed to it. Yeah, okay. And then I thought about it. I talked with my Bible study, my women's Bible study group, and they were saying the same thing, that I was thinking. They said, that's not appropriate, Sheila. You're not married to this guy anymore. You're in the same hotel room with him, and I was like, ain't nothing going to jump off. I promise you that when it comes to the sex part, because I don't feel that for him anymore. Because the only thing I would be thinking about is how he just pulled his penis out of some pale-face broad, or how he just got through doing this with this broad. And no, that's all that's going to be going in my head. So there is nothing that's going to jump off. No. But my women's Bible study group, yeah, they're right. It's not appropriate. So I said, no, I'm not going with you. Yeah, he gets a little uptight. He's like, well, I'm still going to be going with you or without you. Yeah, it's going to be without me. How about that?
Don't you get his past tense. I don't feel like that no more. I told you brother, man. I said, I don't know what's going to I'd be trying to be a friend. And no, I don't want to go with you or whatever. No, just want to be your friend.
Buffalo? I don't know what you plan on. You plan on bringing Sony to the hotel? And I'm
not with
Sony? I don't know what to believe, Rob.
No, okay, well, forget it. I take somebody else that want to go. All right.
And then when you talk to my brother, are you my gladiator? Like you should be? Do you stand up for me when he's telling you that I spit in Jehovah's face, I turn my back on Jehovah? Do you tell him, yo, she goes to her Christian meetings every Saturday, Sunday?
I don't know. I don't talk to you.
She got 5 Bible studies. I got 5. That guy.
I don't know none of that. I don't know that.
He has Bible study. What happened to that guy? I have 5 Bible studies. I have a Bible.
I don't know.
I told you. When I heard them say that this organization is not inspired by God,
you supposed to show me proof of that. You never did that.
You can go on YouTube and type it in. We're not inspired by God.
You said, well, when was the day we supposed to meet? You were going to show me all that.
You see how he keeps saying, yeah. Well, you supposed to show me that. You promised that you could. He could go on YouTube and type in JW's, you're not inspired by God. He could go on YouTube and hear it for himself from so many people who have admitted this organization is a man-made organization. But he wants to sit here and constantly try to, get me to see him, to be with him. Yeah, you're supposed to show me that. Yeah, you're not coming around. How come you're not with me showing me? Because I don't have to be around there with you to show you that. You have YouTube. Do you even know how to work YouTube? Yeah, you do. You can type it in for yourself.
Snowstorm, Rob.
Never happened.
It was a snowstorm. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, well, yeah, that morning it was snow. Yeah.
So when I heard them say that this organization is not inspired by God, but they said something about we are being led by God's Spirit. Being led by God's Spirit means the same thing, inspired. So if you're not inspired by God, that means that it's a man-made organization.
Yeah. Well, I want to see the black and white.
I mean, really?
I want to see the black and white.
But you don't stand up for me. You're not a soldier for me when it comes to my brother.
I don't even talk to you. What's he talking about?
You do talk to him. You said he told you.
I said I don't talk to you.
Well,
I don't know what the hell you doing.
You've been talking to me for like a minute.
Like a minute? Like what minute? Yeah, that minute. I don't know what you do.
Well, I don't know why.
He said I don't talk to you. He's been calling me forever. You talk to me all the time. He's like, yeah, like a minute. Well, like what? It's not. You know what it is? It's just that I don't talk to him enough, as much as he wants me to talk to him. He wants me to keep talking to him and keep taking his calls and me calling him, and that's what it is. It's never enough because you and I know what's up. He wants to try to reel me back in and try to, come on, we already know this game already. Come on, my empaths, my 2Bs, we already know what's up. You're hearing it for yourself. This is called the big setup, trying to put the cheese on the mousetrap. Not here.
Well, I don't know why. You know what? This is why I can't talk to you sometimes, because I be trying to stay mad at you, and I can't, because when I talk to you, I always just, you make me laugh so much.
Mm-hmm. Now, how was work today?
Like I said, it was nice, and when this man took me out to dinner today, you know, he took me to Olive Garden to try to make...
Yeah, I can take you to Cracker Jack. So now I want him to you going out with no, but you know.
My day, Rob.
Yeah, all right.
And
after the shit, then after the shit, you stress all this shit, then you got the nerve to go out with him. Boy, you a bunch of bold and shit, boy. Go ahead.
Well, he wants to see if he could smash. That's what men do. They test
right.
And I expected him to put me to, and I passed the test. Good. He knows that I'm genuinely Christian. He knows that. Well, I bet you he have nothing but respect for me. I bet you that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, keep on the system. You don't find it. You don't find it. Don't call me something like beat the shit out of your ass. I know you don't call.
You're my warrior. You're my soldier. You're my gladiator.
Yeah, that's when you gonna call me too.
And I will call you.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming.
You coming?
I'm coming.
What, to DC too?
No.
Join in?
No.
Yeah, if anybody was to ever hurt me, the first one I would call is my nephew Kasim. You know, I would call him and let him get his peeps because he's a nut job. And I would definitely think of you because you're that way. You got this Aries. Aries are warriors. They're just warriors. Mm-hmm. That's what makes you feel alive. Kicking somebody's cans. But I don't sit up and put myself in those positions. I'm not a drama person. I don't like drama, and I don't like putting people that I love in that position. Mm-hmm. You see how I keep my brother away from stuff? I keep my son away. I try to keep you away. I would never, you know. But if push comes to shove, I will call you. Believe that.
Oh, that's all you do. Just go out.
I know, honey. I know, and you're wonderful for that.
You hear what he says? That's all you got to do is just call me. Yeah. I will call you. And you tell me that I don't love you, but I'm willing to put my life out there for you. You'll hear him say that too. But you sit up here and say that I don't love you, but I'm willing to put my life out there. I mean, to be honest with you, that's more than money. Somebody's willing to fight to death. That's interesting. You know, and is he willing to do that? Yeah, I've been in a situation where he has definitely stepped up. You know, he wouldn't let nobody put their hands on me. I know that part of him is true. Anyway.
You're wonderful for that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I ain't showing no type of love for you. I don't know what it is. I'm going to lay down in my life for you.
Oh, that's true. You know, the Bible even said, that's nice. What? Really? That's more than money. I wouldn't even put you in that because I would try not to ever do that. I don't get into trouble.
All right. That's good.
But that's sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So anyway, that's how we end that conversation pretty much. Yeah, he said, when am I going to see you and all of this? I can't make promises. I can't, you know.
Well, anyway, I just got in. I had to call you to make amends and apologize. And I do love you very much, Robert. I do.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you once again. When we going to go out?
Why
just one time.
There you go again with that Aries.
When we go out, damn it? That's all. No.
Okay. So can you give me time to think about it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna be no. I just don't say hell.
But that's just this is the part of you. So what? I love and hate. I love this part of you, and I hate it at the same time.
I thought that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, you're gonna be upset.
No, yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Please. No.
I tell you, Rob, let's go out next Saturday, and then Dale comes up here to see his family. I don't see him all the time, Rob.
Oh, did that happen already?
But I don't get to see him all the time. So when
well, tell me what your schedule. Yeah, tell me what your schedule is. That's all.
Yeah, okay. So can I get, like I said, please, can I get back to you on that?
And just let me prove myself. That's it. You ain't got to spend a dime at your goddamn party. All right. You ain't got to spend a dime like that.
Are you laying down to go to sleep?
No, I'm sitting up.
Because I have to go make a video. I have to get on my channel. If you want to see me tonight and what I look like, I'll be making a video tonight. It's entitled, "They Admitted They Are Not Inspired by God."
Oh, okay.
I'm going to.
And where can I find this at?
On YouTube, Rob. Sheila True Love.
Oh,
You never looked at my videos ever?
Now I tried to bring it up one time, it didn't come up. I was even the chat with it. I said, well, my ex-wife, she had 2 books out, whatever. I gave him your man, whatever. He looked on YouTube, it wasn't there.
My book is not there. My book is on Amazon and at Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
My channel. Do you know?
Well, whenever, I know how to use YouTube.
You don't know how to type in Sheila True Love?
Yeah, I know how to do that too. Hey, but let me tell you something. When they with me, bring a book with you, I'm gonna buy a book. Yeah, I want to get one of the books.
$9.99.
Well, that's $10.
Do I get to keep the penny?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see my picture and everything.
I'm gonna bring a book with you, all right?
Sure.
All right.
Anyway,
So he figures by saying, yeah, I want to buy your book. I want to buy your book. So bring your book with you. Anything to try to get me there. So I got to question that. Why is he so anxious to get me where he is? I got to wonder about that. Because, and it's like that's how narcissists are. They're very pushy. They're pushy. You see how pushy he is. And then they love bomb you. I'll pay for dinner. I'll do everything. I'll buy the book. I'll do it all. Yeah, just get over here to me. You got to wonder about stuff like that. Do I feel safe with him? No, I don't.
Anyway, I just got in. I want to peel my clothes off. I got to try to make a video tonight.
All right.
And I will definitely talk to you when I get a chance. Is that okay?
It is fine.
Great.
It's fine and perfect.
Say good night.
All right.
Say good night.
All right. And think about what I said. And hopefully, I have to wait a year, or 2 months, or whatever. I want it ASAP.
Here's something else. You're such an Aries. He wants everything now. Oh my God. That's called impulsive. Very impulsive. You want it now.
Yeah, I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. See, that's all. That's all.
Yeah. So I will definitely get back to you, Rob.
All right. Okay. Okay. I'll hold you good.
Okay. Good night.
All right. So good night, girl.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Good night.
And there you have it, folks. Do they ever call you back and get you? See how he's like, you got to work with me on this. This is too pushy. So you got to say, what's behind that? Something's not right. I feel that in my soul. I want to see you. But what's the problem? Why can't we get together like now? Don't make me wait 2 months. Don't make me. Whoa. Hold up. Because when you had me as your wife, you didn't appreciate what God blessed you with. And now all of a sudden, you've been out there with all of these freaking thoughts and all of these prostitutes and drug addicts and hoes and how you say, dusty females. Now you realize, wow. You know what he told me also? These females out here don't have no freaking standards, man. He said they'll lay up with anybody. Yeah. Now you want to come back to something that's wholesome, something that's decent, but you didn't appreciate it when you had it. So now that type of feeling that I had for him, that's done. That's a wrap. That's over. Anyway, I have to go. It's 11:19. Tubies and my empaths, I love you so much. And like I said, yeah, your narcissist will come back to you. And like I said, here's proof. Because I always like to have evidence about everything that I pretty much say. And you heard it here for yourself. Until next time, we'll talk again. Good night.